Cindy?
That's Teresa's grandson.
Rosie said she doesn't want to hear it.
Silence!
No, I know it.
Silence!
Silence!
She doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Cindy, silence.
Shut up your face.
Teresa's grandchild.
Let's listen.
There was once a feller named Roger. He was a strange kind of codger. He told everyone he was a witch. He also became a bull moose's bitch. In his early life, he seemed okay, but when he got older, he went badly astray. At one point, he lived in a hole in the ground. That was up in Savoy where he could be found. What happened to his mind is somewhat hazy. But once again, he proved you don't have to be dumb to be crazy. Yes, Roger was actually rather smart. But he was also obnoxious like a smelly fart. He cut quite a swath with the life he led. But not many people give a shit now that he's dead. One who is happy that he's out of action is the storekeeper, Gail, whom he drove to distraction. He'd go to her store and never purchase one single item. He'd unscrew jars, tear open bags, and the donuts, he'd bite them. Finally, Gail got a restraining order to keep him out, but he'd stand across the road and glare and scream and shout. Gail finally took him to court, but that didn't work. She said he got let off because the judge was a jerk. But Gail hung in there and stayed very brave. Now she's looking to see where he's buried so she can piss on his grave.
Oh God, this is
You gotta
good.
read this to Gail. She'd love it.
You do. I told her you had one.
Ah yes, there's no doubt that Roger was a notorious cuss. There was many a time when he created a fuss. For example, there was the moose thing we mentioned before. That was really a dilly that added to the lore. Sometimes at night when we sit up around the fire up here, there's a haunting sound that fills our hearts with fear. It's a pawing and snorting that we know very well. And we know what's happening. Roger's getting nailed again. In hell. We expect sometime his ghost will come to the fore and he'll write a letter to the eagle, as he's done before. He'll write that as a witch he had a ball. He whipped and he whacked and he screwed us all. But when we hear his words, we'll all stand in mass and yell, "Up yours, Roger, you didn't amount to a pig rat's ass."
There you go, Roger!